I used these 5 YouTube subscribers hacks for this very channel that you're watching in November last year, and I got 5,234 subscribers within just 3 weeks. Those are the 5 secrets that I want to quickly share with you in this particular video. Now, if you're trying to get your first 1,000 subscribers and your 4,000 watch hours, or you just want your subscribers count to grow faster than it's presently growing, then watching this video is what you need to do, because these 5 secrets will blow your channel up. Like I just said, I have 5 quick hacks for you in this video. Please, even if you choose not to apply the other 4, you must apply the 4th secret that I share in this video. You will see what I'm talking about very soon. Just keep watching. Now, I've been active on this particular channel for some times now, and as you can see, I am still making very little from AdSense here, though the biggest percentage of my earnings does not even come from AdSense. I make more money from my YouTube business and sponsorship deals that I make from AdSense. And by the way, I know that many YouTubers depend only on YouTube AdSense to make money, which I don't think is really a very smart move. So for instance, on this very channel, I have actually been making between $200 to about 1,000 US dollars, depending on how deals come each month. I did that long before I got monetized on YouTube AdSense. So if you want me to share my experience on how your small YouTube channels can either monetized or not, can make money apart from what you are hoping or what you're already making on AdSense, or even if you're not yet monetized at all and you have even less than 1,000 subscribers, yes, then let me know in the comment section and I will work around making another video to discuss in deeper details on how you can actually be making money from YouTube even with a very small channel. Now, I know that you have heard several things about how to grow your subscribers on YouTube, but I am not just going to unnecessarily make this video very long. So let me tell you something that I discovered about, I think, 2 months ago or thereabout, that made me grow my YouTube subscribers from 10,000 to 15,000 in just about 3 weeks. If you do these things too, I can assure you that you can get up to 5,000 subscribers within 1 and 4 weeks. Like I earlier said, the number 4 secret that I'm sharing in this video is actually how to correct one very serious mistake that many small YouTubers are making that is seriously hurting their channels from growing. You want to stop making that mistake as soon as possible. We will get there and you'll see what I'm talking about. So what did I do to get that 5,000 subscribers very fast, organically, in just about 3 weeks? Let's go to my secret hack number 1. Now, there is this setting on your YouTube back end that many small YouTubers don't even know is existing. And it's so funny, And even for me, I've been doing YouTube for a while and I did not even take a serious notice of this particular setting. And guess what, guys? Tweaking this particular setting can increase your subscribers count by more than 50% in a very short time. So how do you know if you have done this setting right or not? Let's just get over to it quickly. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is to log into YouTube, and then here you want to just go straight to your YouTube studios. Alright, so once you get to your YouTube studio, you want to come over to settings here and click on that. And then it's going to pop up this particular page for you. So as you can see here, there are quite a number of settings that you can do here, but the one that is important to us here is the second one here where we have channels. So I'm going to click on channels. So now these are the stuff that I am talking about. So the first thing is that you want to be sure that you are choosing the right country of residence for yourself. And usually you want this country to be the country where you think that most of your content will be consumed the best. Okay, so for example, you can actually be maybe in a country, and then you can set up your residence to be in another country if you choose to. It is not compulsory that it has to be the country where you are residing, even though it's asking you to do that. But you can actually choose a country that you think are going to be flowing more with your kind of content. Okay, so you want to do that. That is also very important, very important, because if you choose a country maybe with a small population or with small interest in whatever it is you are making videos about, it's going to impact your subscribers count negatively. You can be sure about that. So if you click the drop down arrow, you're going to be able to choose any country of your choice from this point. Okay, That's the first thing you want to take note of. And then the most important thing here is these things here. As you can see here, we have keywords here. So you want to make sure that you do a thorough keyword research and make sure that you have a compilation of the best keywords that you know that you're going to be making videos about, or that you think your YouTube channel topic is on. So as you can see here, I have African folktales, I have AI here, animation, Facebook ad, WhatsApp marketing, CAC business registration. You can see these are some of the most popular keywords in my niche that I know that people are always going to YouTube to search for. You want to make sure that you do that here. If you check your settings and this place is empty, or maybe just have random keywords, then I can assure you that it's one of the things that is impacting your channel growth and your subscribers count negatively. So what you want to do here, go and do your research and make sure that you come up with very important keywords, and you want to make sure that you come in here and then you want to type it in here, and it's very easy to do. So all you need to do is just to come here. If I want to talk about Facebook ads, for example, because it's one topic that I do a lot of videos about, so I can just say Facebook ad, and then once I add my comma, you will see here that it is added. Okay, so here, okay, as you can see here, you can add up to 500. So here I've almost exhausted my keywords. You want to make sure you do that. When I did, it has almost an immediate impact on my subscribers count. Okay, so you also have other things like your advanced settings and then your eligibility settings, which, like I said, you can always do your research on later and then just play around them and know what exactly these things are for. But this basic information is one thing that I think you should work around if you have not done so already. And trust me, it's going to have an amazing impact on your subscribers count. Okay, so once you're done filling in all your keywords, all you need to do is just to click on the save option here, and then you are good to go. It's just that simple. Now, let's talk about what I call my 3-in-1 us method that brought insane 2,000 subscribers to my channel in about 8 days. It is called the thumbnail title hook method. I am sure that as a YouTuber, you already know that your thumbnail is the first thing that anyone will see about your video before anything else. That is the reason why your thumbnail has to be, very crazy. I mean, in the positive sense now. You have to make sure that your thumbnail is good. If you have the money, you can even outsource this to a professional designer to do it for you. But of course, I'm making this video for you specifically as a small channel that may not want to spend extra cash. So if you want to do it yourself, it's also not difficult. So if you are the one designing your thumbnail and you want to keep doing it yourself, and you want to get a better result with your thumbnail, I think it's not really very difficult. What I need you to do is just to look at about 2 or 3 or 4 of the related videos that you want to publish and check out how those guys design their thumbnails. I mean, you may not be able to replicate or improve on what they have done if you're not really a professional designer, but those thumbnails will surely help you with inspiration on how to come up with your own best possible thumbnail. I think this is one thing you really need to take note of. Your thumbnail has to be good for anyone to even take a look at the next thing about your video, which of course will be your video title. Now, talking about video title is another video on its own, but again, if you don't know exactly what to do, just make sure that you use a searchable keyword phrase in your title and then study how other videos are crafting their own titles and just follow after them. Okay, that's the easiest way I could make this happen so that I don't keep this video unnecessarily too long. But you want to make sure you take cognizance of how you craft your title. Alright, so another mistake I want to point your attention to that a lot of small channels are doing is that you need to stop making the mistake of using the same caption for both your title and your thumbnail. As a matter of fact, your thumbnail should carry as minimal text as possible, but it has to agree with your video title. So don't just use any title anyhow. You have to be deliberate about your title. The third member of the 3-us method that I'm talking about is your hook. Now, your hook is the first statement that you make in your video and everything you do in that video within the first 3 to 20 seconds of that video introduction. If you're a YouTuber and you study your video statistics very well, you would have noticed that most people bounce off your video within the first 30 seconds of watching. In fact, if anyone watches your video for 30 seconds straight, it's actually a form of an achievement. But what we are trying to achieve here is to make as many of your viewers as possible to watch as many minutes of that video as possible. But you can only increase this probability when you hold them down from the very first second when they bounce into your video. What this means is that you have to be deliberate about how your video starts. You really want to go straight to the point and raise their curiosity from the very first second that they enter into your video. Even if you don't script your video, you must at least memorize or be very intentional about how you start that video, because trust me, it's about the most important thing you can do, irrespective of how quality the information you are trying to pass in your video are. Now, the way the algorithm works is that when more people click on your video, when they watch and they stay on that video, the interpretation is that your video is useful to people, and because YouTube wants more persons to stay on the platform, they will only promote such videos, right? So that is how it also works on other social media platforms. And I can assure you that when you get this very right, be sure that your subscriber count will soar. Like, you will be shocked of the kind of results you start getting. Now, the number 3 secret that I want to share with you is actually not a secret, but this is another point where many YouTubers are failing. And what I'm talking about is maintaining consistency. Of course, I know why you may be failing to publish videos consistently most time. It may be because maybe the previous video you spent a lot of time on did not do so well, and maybe you just got tired and demotivated. Now, that's a mistake. You should not do that. Now, don't allow the performance of your previous effort to stop you from being consistent. You should not. And another thing I really want you to know is that the very big channels that get several thousands and thousands of video views also get disappointed about a number of their videos. So it is one heartache that all of us face all the time. You have to be consistently following your schedule. Now, I'm not saying that you should be posting videos every day, okay? But whichever frequency you have chosen to be using, just be consistent at it. Even if your last video killed your energy, trust me, you are just a video away from hitting that huge success that you are dreaming about. I mean, I can assure you that one video can get you as many as 10,000, 20,000, 10,000 subscribers, but you don't know that video, right? And if you ask any small and growing YouTuber, sometimes it's just that single video that actually opens up your channel. Many times it is the least expected video, but if you stop trying or you are not consistent, that breakout video will be a little farther away from you, and that is the truth. So you want to make sure you're as consistent on YouTube, publishing your videos as much as possible. So now to my number 4 secret. This one, I will not talk too much about it because it's a little bit controversial and some people don't even agree with it. But trust what I'm about to tell you. Henceforth, stop begging your family and friends to subscribe to your channel. You just have to stop it. Now, if you beg them to subscribe to your channel, it will hurt your channel growth eventually. And it is so funny that many small YouTubers are actually doing exactly this. It is possible that this may be a major reason why your channel is not growing. Now, I did not say that you should stop begging your family and your friends to help you, grow your channel. What I'm saying is that you should stop begging them to subscribe to that channel. So yeah, you still beg them, but instead of asking them to subscribe to your channel, just tell them to make sure they watch your videos instead. If they can watch everything, okay? Then after that, beg them to make comments on that video, and finally beg them to like the video. Then ask them to share the video for you. Now, them doing this for you will have much impact on your video and your channel and your subscriber growth than you asking them to subscribe to your channel. If you don't believe me about you asking them to subscribe, then let me know in the comment section and I will reveal more secrets to you about the reason why you should stop doing this with facts, okay? So let's go to the number 5th, secret app that grew my channel, and that one is a no-brainer. Everybody is doing it and you should continue doing it. And what I'm talking about is your call to action. Don't assume that if your video is interesting, people will just subscribe. No, it doesn't work like that. You must tell them to subscribe, to like, and to share your video. So please Anything that made you watch this video to this point show that you enjoyed it and you must have already subscribed to my channel. If not, then why not hit the subscribe button right now, turn on the alert notification so that when I make my next video, you will be among the first to see it. You should also share this video because I believe that many persons will love this art that I'm sharing, and you'll be doing them a whole lot of favor by sharing this video with them. Please also like this video so that YouTube algorithm can see it as a good video and then suggest it to more persons looking out for this kind of information. Now, can you see what I have done here? You too should be doing it. Make sure you tell people to subscribe to your channel. And as you can see, I've also used a single stone to kill two birds by explaining what that will do to your channel when viewers perform this action. Do you think there's anything I missed from this list, or perhaps you have a question for me on how to grow your channel that I did not really talk about in this video? Then I would love to hear from you in the comment section. Peace out.